Hey, good morning, guys. Well, this bill was introduced last week, and it's expected to cost the state about $9 billion over the next couple of years. We know that education reform is an emergency item for state lawmakers. House Bill 3 would drop school property tax rates by at least 4 cents and direct more money to low-income students. It would also create a teacher equality program in which teachers would be paid more if they teach at a campus with a high number of low-income students. Another thing this bill would do is direct an extra $780 million a year to school districts based on the number of students from low-income families and who are learning English in kindergarten through 3rd grade. If this bill passes, the base funding per student is set to increase by about $1,000. Now, there's also a call for increases in teacher retirement and reforming their health care plans.
We put in a lot of time and energy in our future right now, for our future, and I think it would be nice to have that comfort of knowing that when we do get to that ripe old age, we have something to fall back on, and that it's not going to be jeopardized because of greed.
The hearing is set to start around 10:30 this morning. Once again, it's a public hearing, so anyone who wants to voice some concerns on this matter can show up, and they're allowed to speak for up to 2 minutes. Reporting live at the state capitol, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News. Yeah, Lauren, later this morning there's going to be a hearing here on House Bill 3. This is the first time the public can voice their concerns or thoughts on this multi-billion-dollar bill. It was introduced last week by Houston Representative Dan Huberty, who is also the chairman of the Public Education Committee. If passed, it would invest $9 billion into students and teachers. It would put more money to classrooms by raising the amount put aside per student over the next 2 years. It will also lower the school property tax by 4 cents, meaning those school districts that send money back to the state won't have to send as much. It will allow them to keep most of it to spend on their students. HB3 does not contain an across-the-board raise for teachers and librarians, which the Senate is pushing for instead. The House is proposing a more comprehensive package that allows pay raises, but leaves it up to the school boards to decide how much and who gets it.
This is school finance reform. This is what we have to do in the state of Texas. The courts have told us it is our responsibility to do this. The courts have said to us they are not going to touch this. And if we don't do this, we're failing our kids. We're failing our kids. The money's going into the classroom.
Now, this bill is quite extensive. It's about 200 pages. If it is signed into law, it will also fund full-day pre-K. Back to you.